women's
Yes,
cave.
welcome to the women's cave. And it's not, we have like a full women's cave today. It's like full of women. We have like 4 women in here. It's great.
It would be stuffy, but I have juice over here,
Yes.
which is making it a whole lot less stuffier.
Yep. Well, anyway, I'm Jade.
And I'm Winona.
And so, again, welcome to the Women's Cave. And we are the co-authors and co-founders of the And I Thought Ladies and the And I Thought series.
Okay,
Winona,
I'm ready.
you're not, are you doing the honors today?
No, your nails are
And
better.
And I thought the voice was bad with other life lessons. And I thought being grown up was easy. And I thought I could juggle it all.
I have an interruption. Because you know.
Winona doesn't like to make money, so she likes to interrupt the plug. What's going on, Winona?
I just wanted to quickly say that we have And I Thought I Did the Journey All Alone available this week. Because we don't have anybody else this week to yell it out to. So guess what? You 2 people in here. And I Thought the Journey I Did It By Myself is available.
Wow.
I messed the title
You
up
messed the
3
title
times.
of your own book. Wow, Winona.
Well, you know where to find it.
It's always on Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com. And if you would like your personalized copy, always hit us up on AndWeThought.com.
Oh, quickly, that lady down at the bottom.
Trust Simon.
Yay. She is in, hold on, wait, I got it.
And
I
I thought
thought being grown up was easy. She has a life snippet. So if you don't mind, just for 15 seconds or so, Trust Simon, can you tell us about yourself? And then we're going to head to our guests because we know how much you think it's boring when we talk about ourselves.
pretty much. So go ahead, Trust Simon, for 2 seconds.
I'm Trust Simon, and I am excited to be on the show.
And
That
Trust
wraps
Simon
it up.
has her own YouTube channel, you guys, and she does actually co-host some of the things that we do. But you guys aren't here to hear about the ladies. You're here to hear about our wonderful guest that we have today. I guess would you go ahead and introduce yourself all the way from Las Vegas?
Hi, I'm Stephanie Thompson. I'm a classically trained singer-songwriter and actress, and I'm really excited to be on the show today with all of you.
Awesome. When she said classically trained, you know the first thing I wanted to do. Can I do that?
No.
Oh.
No, Winona, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. I know that you're trained too, but
No, that is not what I'm
not
going
real
to do.
trained.
Can we hear? No, we're not. I'm not trained well, so I'm not going to burst out in song. Can we hear a little something?
You want to hear a little something?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, let me think. Are you familiar with Cry Me a River?
Yes.
You know that song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit of that. Now you say you love me. You cried the whole night through. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river.
Wow. That was amazing. So I'm glad we got that.
Wait. Yes.
We got
That's
that.
clap because we saw
Yes.
it also.
Yes. That's how it was everything. I'm glad we got that. And way to go.
Thank
Way
you.
to go. Way to
My
go.
silliness pays off.
It does. It does.
Trust Simon, did you want to ask anything real quickly? Because you're quiet.
No, but I just wanted to say I really enjoyed your voice.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
We all officially wish that we had it.
We do. I wish I could sing. It's not in my bag of tricks. I wish I had it though.
So Stephanie,
You never know.
besides singing, what else do you do? I know you have a full bag of entertainment things that you do.
Yes, so I am, well, it's kind of a long story. So I met Amy Kardashian about a little over 4 years ago now. And can I give you the whole backstory on this?
Yes. Go for it. We got the time.
Okay, good.
And we're interested.
About in October of 2012, I went to a seminar that someone had recommended me to go to called the Life Transformation Seminar. and it was run by this woman named Amy Kardashian. Well, I didn't know her from Adam. I wasn't really excited about going to the seminar, and I wasn't someone who just enjoyed sitting in a room and listening to people talk all day. That just was never my thing. But for some reason, I found myself going to this seminar. I kind of felt obligated because I told someone that I would go. And I sit down in the room, and I'm looking at this lady. I see this lady in the front of the room. And I'm thinking, okay, life transformation seminar. How is this woman going to transform my life? Really? You know? So about 5 minutes into her presentation, she kind of singled me out, and she said, you know, out of all the people in the room, she kind of zeroed in on me, and she said, where do you want to live? We were talking about, you know, do you want to live, where do you want to live, like, you know, emotionally and, you know, in your life and everything like that. And I said, well, I want to live in joy. And she just looked at me, and she pointed her finger at me, and she said, you live in worry. And I was like, how does she know that? I mean, she doesn't know me from Adam. You know, how did she zero in on me like that? So she kind of grabbed my attention and really got me to listen to what she had to say the rest of the day. And throughout the rest of the day, I was just amazed by all of her wisdom and insight she shared about her journey and everything. And by the end of the day, I said, okay, you know what? I need to get to know this woman better. So I went home and I read her book, Tears of Hope. And I read it literally from page to page. I could not put it down. And after I read the book, I said, you know what? I don't know why. I don't know what's driving me, but I need to have this woman in my life. So I got a hold of her, and I asked her if she would be my coach, my life coach. And she agreed. And a month or so went by, and I said to her one day, I said, you know what? I said, I really want to show you like what I'm all about, what I can do. I'd like to sing for you. So she came over to my house, and I sat her on the seat in front of me, and I was planning for a Christmas concert. And I actually started to sing for her, Cry Me a River. And she stopped me, and she had like goosebumps on her arm. She's like, oh my gosh, she said, you need to sing, like this is your calling. And she just totally believed in me from that moment on. She just took me under her wing, and she started coaching me and mentoring me and bringing things out in me that I didn't even know. So fast forward a couple months, and one day I get this urgent call from her, and she says, Stephanie? I said, yes. She said, I need you to come over right now. She said, I got a message. I had this feeling, and I want to have a song for my book. I want you to help me write it, and I want it to be about peace in the world. And it's going to be about that little girl in the book. When I was a little girl, she has a message to share with the world, and it's about peace in the world. Now, you don't get phone calls like that every day, let me tell you.
No.
So I went over to her place, and I said, okay, Amy, I'm not sure if I can help you with this. I'm not really a songwriter. She said, no, I know you're the one to help me, and I know that you're going to carry this message with your voice. So we started writing, and it was just like this amazing flow of energy and just passion and story flowing between us, and the words just started coming out. And the next morning, I had the song, the melody of the song in my head. And that was when I knew I had been given a very special gift. So fast forward, we recorded the song. We got some children to sing on it. And Amy directed it and made it into a music video. And you can see it on her website now, www.reachingyourlight.com. It's called Rise Above. And we actually have it on CD. And it's the story of that little girl and about how she wants peace in the world. And she's donating all of the profit from that song to help people who are affected by war and tragedy. And so being a part of that and just getting to know Amy and everything was such a magical, amazing experience. But then on top of that, as if that weren't enough, after that happened and after we did that song, like I started writing songs like right and left. It was like something had become unleashed in me. And now I have my own CD of inspirational songs. And I had never considered myself a songwriter before, but all of a sudden I was a songwriter and I was writing songs that people liked and identified with.
So I have a question for you right there.
Yeah.
Do you think that because you had someone, a coach in your life that believed in you and pushed you further, that now you saw the gift was in with yourself that you would have never saw yourself?
Oh, absolutely. There's no question. Amy has this amazing gift of bringing out whatever you have inside of you, whatever talent or gift you have, and bringing it out to the 9th degree and showing you things that you didn't even know you were capable of yourself. And that's her gift. She always wants to have other people shine. That's what she lives for. When she sees other people shining, that she's coached and mentored, that is her why. That's how she gets up in the morning. It gives her, her beauty in her life. So there's no question that Amy was instrumental in that whole process. And we've worked together for over 4 years now. And every day I'm amazed. We become like sisters now. I have very privileged position in that she considers me a sister. So she's still my mentor, but she's my sister too. And it's just been like, I prayed for years before she came along, for someone to believe in me and to like really help me get to where I want to be. And she just showed up like an angel. And God, let me just tell you, God delivers and then some, okay?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So she's kind of like the mirror that helped you see yourself in a better degree, in a better light.
I think we recently wrote a poem on that. And we were talking about how everyone else can see this beautiful horizon for you. And you're just saying, I don't see that. But having that person behind you that sees that is pretty much what pushes you forward in the morning. Do you find that is true, Stephanie?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. She has a gift of like vision and being able to see what no one else sees. Like she believed in me and saw in my voice something special. I've sung for people for years, and they think, okay, you have talent or whatever, but they didn't really see what she saw. And now people are starting to see, like, oh, wow, yeah, okay, Stephanie does have something special in her voice. But Amy saw that, years ago. And that's her gift, that she has that vision. And she's totally taken me under her wing. She trains me all the time. She's teaching me, I'm going to follow in her footsteps as a speaker. And then she had always had this idea that she wanted to have her own show. And she got an opportunity to have her own show, and she made me her co-host on her show.
Can I mention that you guys do a great job as co-hosts? You just go back and forth.
And you're not even silly. Nothing.
You're not silly. Yeah. You're serious,
you're
like
serious,
us.
but you're funny. So it's great. It's great. So
Trust Simon, can I ask you real quick? I mean, I don't want you just to be the only person at the bottom of the screen that hasn't said anything. So,
yeah, sure.
You believe that when you have people that really inspire you, that believe in you, that you can achieve more things?
Yes, I totally do agree and believe in that. As a matter of fact, you ladies encourage me, so I do believe that. And I'm very proud of your relationship that you have with Miss Amy, and you know, all the success that you have. So it just inspires me to continue to do better with what I have going on with myself.
look at that, Stephanie.
You're inspiring others.
Look at
Amy's gonna be so proud.
So
That's amazing.
what have you accomplished with her assistance?
Well, she actually kind of took me by the hand and helped me. I had recorded before with songs, but I'd never recorded my own songs before. And I had somewhat nervousness about that. And she actually went with me to the studio. She helped guide me. You know, she kind of was like a producer and everything, helping me develop my songs in a way that really, so they resonated with other people. So my CD is definitely one of them. And then there was this other time that she came to me one day, and she said, it was probably about November, or maybe about this time of year. It was coming on to like October, November. And she said, you know what? I got this feeling you need to write a Christmas song. And I was like, what? A Christmas song? I said, you know, Christmas is coming up, and do you know that I wrote that song in one day?
That's fantastic.
She told me about it. She is like my muse, and I just downloaded it. It was like she got the vision, she got the message, and I just downloaded that song. I wrote one day, and again, she said, you know, we recorded it and everything, and then she said, you know, I think we need to make a music video of this. And so in like September, we were shopping. I think this was the following year we actually made it into a music video. We had the Christmas song recorded first, but then the following year she said we need to make it a video. So like in September, it was hot outside, you know, Las Vegas and everything like that.
Yes.
And we're shopping like crazy for Christmas stuff. we're like running from store to store, trying to find all this Christmas stuff to decorate, because we did it. We did the video in my house, and we wanted to decorate the house. And Amy had this vision. You know, she was directing it and kind of running the whole the whole look of the thing. And she had this vision of what it should look like. And it was like crazy. And okay, now let me tell you, ladies, I'm a woman and I like to shop.
Hey.
One day, and I said, Amy, I'm sick of shopping.
I've had that happen with Winona several times. She was in the store for like 8 hours. Look, I could have worked today. This is how long we've been shopping.
Trust Simon, I know you've actually shopped with me as well. Is it that bad that you wanted to stop shopping as well?
No, it's not.
She does our hair occasionally. When we go to hair, it's literally that bad.
It's really that long. It really is. And I just was like, oh man, I really, really wanted to be home by now.
But all that shopping, did it produce something wonderful?
So it produced this amazing music video, and you can see it on YouTube. It's called The Blessing of Christmas. And it has over 51,000 views now on YouTube. So wow. It's really been doing well. And I'm so proud of that. And I'm so proud of Amy's direction and how she just really engineered the whole thing. And again, she was like my angel and stepped in and really just helped me to really get it where it needs to be. And so after all of that, so you asked me my accomplishments. I have a CD of songs. I have this Rise Above song. I also should mention that I am the voiceover on Amy's book. I did her book on tape.
Oh, you did her audio? Oh, that's nice. On audiobook. That's awesome.
Yes, I did her audiobook. And so I have these 2 music videos. And then now, as Amy has been a producer, she's producing all these things now. She decided that I needed to have my own show. And she'd been thinking about it for a while. And again, she just had this message. And one day she was thinking about it, and it just went like pop into her head, literally. And she said, oh my gosh, Stephanie loves movies. Stephanie talks movies. Stephanie's passionate about movies and actresses and actors and directors and everything. She's like, Stephanie needs to do a show about movies. So she called me and she said, you know what, you need to do your own show, and this is what you need to do it about. And as soon as she told me, it was like, why didn't I think of that? You know, but she just, there's not enough words to describe what Amy is. Like, she is such an amazing, inspirational, transformational, wonderful angel that I never could get tired of talking about her, literally.
So everyone, so everyone now that's watching the show, please go back and watch Amy Kardashian, not Kardashian, Kardashian, her thing on ours, and it was great, and everyone loved it. We have so many comments about it.
Also, yeah, you might want to notice that Stephanie has talked about Amy nonstop, so therefore I'm like, yo, this is seriously going to help Amy in her coaching.
Yes.
She coaches other people, right? Not just you. I hope, because I want to sign up now.
I know. We should get
yes, I highly recommend her as a coach. I mean, you will see your life transform. She takes the way you look at things and the way you look at life, and she totally shifts your perspective. And I mean, people are coming up to her now and coming up to me and saying, what happened to you? You have totally changed. You have totally grown. You have totally evolved. And I just have to, they know it's Amy because they talk to her too. And they tell her that, oh my gosh, Stephanie is totally transformed in front of our eyes. And, you know, Amy sits there and goes, I knew it. So I knew this was going to happen. And now you guys are just catching up. So
yeah. So we are secondhand baskets in the sunshine of Amy Kardashian today. Come on, you have to say something nice. Do you have anything to say, Charles Simon?
Yes, I actually had a question for Ms. Stephanie. My question to you is, when you came with obstacles, like when you came up on an obstacle, how did you deal with that, and how did Miss Amy help you or coach you along the way? Because it's like, sometimes when I deal with obstacles, I just want to stop everything and shut completely down, and I know that that's not good or whatever, but what advice do you have as far as when you hit obstacles along your road, or what has Miss Amy done to assist you with your obstacles on your traveling with your singing and everything like that?
Okay. Well, first of all, what I said is she shifts your perspective. So when you're going through an obstacle or a challenge, she kind of like twists the way you're looking at things so that you're looking at it. See, Amy doesn't look at obstacles. She doesn't see obstacles. She sees obstacles as opportunities. So she uses those obstacles to lift you up to a higher thing. So, you know, it's hard to explain in so many words, but I know what you're saying because I can relate because I get stopped, and it's normal. That's a human thing for us to do. But somehow Amy is able to shift my perspective and we kind of talk it out, and then I kind of see what she's saying, and then I can start taking steps again. Because the thing that prevents you from overcoming an obstacle is literally stopping, right?
Right.
So you stop your tracks. So you kind of have to have someone to teach you to start walking again, and first you have to crawl, first you have to walk. And she literally gets you like on your feet and gets you walking again. And when I first met Amy, I had gone through a lot of challenges in my personal life, and I really was feeling pretty low about myself. But her encouragement and her shifting my perspective got me back on the road. And that's what she does. Like when I get diverted, because sometimes I get diverted in life, things happen, whatever, people, circumstances, and I get diverted. She has a gift of like bringing me back to my why. She talks a lot about your why. Like, what is your reason? What gets you up in the morning? What is that thing that gets you to take the next step? And so you have to kind of find your why, and then you have to pursue that why until you find a new why. So once you accomplish that why, then you find other whys that follow. And that's another big thing that she teaches, is finding your why. And that really helped me because I'm all about focus. And when you get me focused on something, on a goal or whatever, I'm very goal oriented. And then it's like, okay, yes, this is my why right now. This is what I want to do. So those are just a couple of key things. And for any other kind of information and advice, I'd say go to Amy and talk to her, because she will be able to help you in ways that you can never even imagine. Your life will literally change as mine has. So
I can see how much your life has changed. And if you don't mind, Stephanie, can you tell us about one of the biggest changes in your life and where we can contact you later? Like, I heard that you have a show, your own show, with the name, the date, and the time that we can catch the premiere of this thing.
Okay. So the date of the show is October 10th, and it's going to be live on WCOBMTV.com, at 5:00 Pacific Standard Time. However, if you can't see it live, which I know a lot of us have busy lives and can't just always get up in front of the computer at that time, you can go to akexpertstv.com, and you'll be able to watch all my episodes. My episodes are going to be on the second and fourth Monday of the month. So the first episode will be on Monday, October 10th at 5:00 Pacific Standard Time. And then I would say the next day, or like by Tuesday night probably, you'll be able to see that episode on akexpertstv.com 24 hours a day. So all the time.
So if you guys like what you heard with her voice, imagine when you can listen to that 24 hours a day. What?
It's really about
the
movies. It's really about movies, but.
And also, I should mention that I have songs on iTunes. You can go to iTunes and you can look up Stephanie Thompson and find them on iTunes. And I also have a website, StephanieThompsonInt.com. And you can reach me through there, and you can see my videos and hear my songs and learn more about me.
Hey, I know it's awesome. And I know it's all about movies, but if you ever want to do a segment on how to achieve that movie look, I'm going to just Trust Simon is amazing.
Trust Simon. But so, Trust Simon, do you have some information you would like to put out there?
Well, first, I would just like to say that I've been sitting here kind of quiet, but I've actually been soaking up a lot of good information.
Right.
You can reach me on YouTube at Trust Simon. Also, I can be reached at trustsimonangel@gmail.com. Any questions or anything like that. And it's just been a pleasure to sit here with you ladies.
Oh, thank you guys. And literally, we were doing the same thing, Trez, and we were all.
I was just like,
this is everything.
So good.
Yes, it was such a good, and you have said so many good information with us, and we are so grateful that you could be able to stop by, Stephanie. And to Miss Amy Kardashian, I know you're around there somewhere, and if you're not, you see us on YouTube. Thank you for bringing Stephanie out of her shell so that we could have her on our show. So
because the world needs a Stephanie.
Yes, they do.
They may not need us, but they need a Stephanie.
They need a Stephanie.
I think they need you ladies too. And I just want to say
definitely.
It was an honor to be on your show today, and I enjoyed it very much.
Oh, thank you.
So guess what, you guys? We've come to that part of the time where I get to do this. Plug. Yeah.
Here we go. So as you know, we're gonna plug you guys.
Slideshow.
Okay, so slideshow time.
Don't ignore my bad nails.
Okay, I'm getting myself together. We are the And I Thought Ladies, authors with 11 other ladies and co-founders of the And I Thought Ladies in the And I Thought series. And I Thought Divorce Was Bad with Other Life Lessons.
And that's right. I'm sorry. I'm slow today.
Wow.
I'm looking at my eyes in there. I'm like, ooh.
I was looking at you like, well, Nona, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? With Other Life Lessons. Okay, and I thought being grown up was easy.
Slide front and back.
And I thought I could juggle it all. Just remember, this is only for pre-order, and I thought I could juggle it all. We do have a new book coming up.
And I thought I did my journey alone.
Yes, and that will be available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and also, as always, AndWeThought.com. If you want a personalized copy, please go ahead and buy that from our
So if you want to know what a
website.
personalized copy actually means, it means your name, our actual handwriting, and then all the signatures of all the authors, which includes Trust Simon down there.
So it's going to be exciting.
Your book.
It will be exciting.
Okay, also, quickly, you guys, we need all the hopes, prayers, comments, anything you can do in, or if you'd like to use your connections to assist us, we'd love that. Because our PR company has decided that they are going to take the new book, and I thought I did my journey alone, and submit it to the NAACP Image Awards Literary. So guess what, y'all? We need some assistance. We want to either get nominated or just have them read the full book, from cover to cover. That would be awesome.
They could just do that and kind of sort of like it. I mean, not nominated, but they could just tell a friend or something. We would excite.
So we're going to need a lot of help on that one. You guys, quickly, I wanted to say that wisdom
is all around you if you are open to accepting it and finding it, as we learned with Stephanie today and Trust Simon also.
Wow, you took the whole thing.
I segued. Yes.
So peace and love, you guys, from Winona
and Jade.
Bye-bye.